Are you feeling stuck in your life and you're just not sure that why you are dissatisfied with your current life? If let's say you are, this is a video that you should check it out and stay tuned to the end. Hey guys, this is June because I was born in June, and welcome to my amazing life today. So if let's say first time you know me, so I always share about entrepreneurship, marketing and productivity in my channel, so make sure you subscribe to my channel and join our Facebook group at www.amazingstory.co. So in this video, you are going to learn my experience of feeling stuck in my life and then how I actually do about that. But way before we tell you how you're able to uncover things, right, I want to share about this thing that I just newly learned today that is called high achievable kind of like vicious cycle. So what does it mean by high achievable vicious cycle? Okay, a lot of times, most of us, if let's say you're checking out this video, we are all very self-driven. We are all a bunch of great person who always want to improve ourselves. However, I do not know whether you have been in part of your life where you feel like you're constantly chasing. You're constantly feeling that you are improving, but then you don't find happiness. You feel dissatisfied. So this is probably where you are stuck at. I actually was in this situation about 2 years ago where I constantly chasing stuff. I constantly chasing achievement, but I felt like there is an emptiness inside of me. I do not know why until I know about this today. So this vicious cycle is a high achievable vicious cycle. So whenever you set a goal, like high achiever like us, right, we are always very driven. We always set a goal for ourselves, and then thinking that once we achieve this goal, sorry for my messy handwriting, right? Okay, once you achieve this goal, you think that you're feeling very happy. You feel like very satisfied. However, it's stuck on you when how come you will feel like a sense of emptiness within you and you feel dissatisfied at your work? And you thought that maybe I should set a better goal. Maybe I should even set a higher goal. That's where you go and set a new goal again. That's a new goal again. Okay, so it is very simple why you are feeling dissatisfied. The reasons that you are feeling dissatisfied, even though you achieve your goal, is because have you ever thought about you were or are chasing the wrong thing in life? Maybe you just don't find joy in the journey of you achieving that. And you constantly, nobody tell you that perhaps you have been trying to chase the wrong thing. Until maybe you watch this video, then you realize, oh, maybe I don't find joy from the journey because of the destination. It's because it's not the right thing for me to chase. Most of the time that in life, because we are being put in this environment, there are a lot of noises around us, like, you know, a lot of social media posting from our family, from our friends. There are a lot of expectation that is landing on us to tell us who we should be, what we should be doing to be considered success, who I should be in order to let others to see me as a success. But we kind of forget that we are the person who is driving the car. Like imagine our destination is through like a place. We are the person who is driving the car. I should be the person who determine what I love, what I find joy, right? Because this is your life. So that's why if let's say you were in these vicious cycles that I told you guys, I'm right now in a very good place at myself because I find joy in what I'm doing. But I was in like not in a good place like 2 years ago where I kind of like stuck in this where I'm achieving stuff, but then I feel that it's a side of loneliness and emptiness within me. So that's why I want to share with you guys. Perhaps you want to rethink on what you are focusing at right now. Okay, so another thing that I want to re-emphasize that second point is that what you want is different from what other people want. What you define success is different from what other people define success. So maybe what you can do is like literally take a step back. All right, just close all the different social media platforms, date yourself, have a time with yourself at a certain day, and then ask yourself this question: what would make you happy? And that's the first question. And the second question, let's say today it's a day that people are giving speech about you, who you are as a person, what you want to be remembered as, because that's the end goal. Would you feel and you want people to remember you as, and how would you define success? Success doesn't mean that there will be a business success or financial success. Success means different things to different people. Maybe your success is to find peace in your life, is to find joy in whatever you are doing. Some other people's success may be because they want to have a big car, they want to have the big house. That's success to them. But it is not for me, right? So that's why always remember that your success is how you define it, and it's for you to protect that. That will bring us to the next question, right? You'll be thinking like, June, okay, that makes sense. Maybe I was chasing a wrong thing, or maybe I didn't even think about what success looks like to me, but I do not know what I love. I literally do not know. So this question I actually asked myself before as well. So there are two ways in order to derive answers to the question. The first way is that you can ask yourself what you like, what you love. Maybe you know the answer, or maybe it's not that you do not know the answer, it's just that you haven't found your answer, you haven't discovered your answer, right? So there will be a second way in order to derive to this answer. That will be asking yourself this question. What you are 100% sure that you do not like or do not love? Ask yourself that, because you will come up with a lot of answers that, you know what, I do not love this, I do not love that. So guess what? Just start deleting things. And if let's say you're telling me, but in June I'm stuck, I literally do not know what I love, and I do not know what I do not love as well. Like you're stuck, right? Okay, then do this exercise. Start experimenting stuff. You wouldn't know what you love and then what you wouldn't love until you go and do it, right? So just list down maybe 5 things to 10 things that you have been wanting to try, but you are not sure that whether you love it or not. Just list them down and then start giving yourself some time to experimenting things, right? To see whether this is something that you find joy, right, in doing. So remember, find joy in doing what you love. That is very, very important, no matter whether it's business related or not business related. Like, you know what, like 2 days ago, I was like, it has been a while since I played my guitar. So 2 days ago, I was like, you know what, it's time to pick up my guitar. And after playing that, I was like playing my guitar for 1 hour, and suddenly I realized, you know what, these few days I have been feeling anxiety within me. I wanted to find my inner peace. That's where I stopped myself to go on to social media so often. I stopped myself from doing that, and then use the time to find joy in what I used to love. And that's where I went back to play back my guitar, and that is really awesome. And like time passes so fast, and I can't believe it that actually music is part of what I love, and I should be part of it more, okay? So, and also lastly, before I end this video, don't worry if let's say you're stuck in your life or in your business or in anything that you're doing, because I feel like this is just part and parcel of our life. You are having this feeling and anxiety. Maybe it's just because that nobody else is talking about that. When you land on social media platform, you're thinking that, you know what, everybody is doing great job, but then they don't really tell you what they're feeling inside. So I have this like anxiety always. I always constantly feel like I'm stuck in my life. But then, you know what, the next thing that I did is that I start publishing. I start doing Facebook Live to share about things that I don't like, or things that I find joy, or things that I'm experimenting things. That's where I was like, hey, you know what, this is something that I think I'm able to do it quite often, and I kind of enjoy it. So if let's say you're still stuck, remember this thing, focusing on your growth. Okay, why I say focusing on your growth? As long as you are taking steps to learn a very, very minor thing every single day, that is growth. Focusing on growth every single day, no matter how big or how small, celebrating your wins, no matter how big and how small. So imagine that there's a mountain, like if let's say you are just at the bottom of the mountain, you feel like, oh my God, how am I going to climb to the top of the mountain? It feels very hard, it feels very difficult because all we can see is, we just tell ourselves that, oh my God, it's so damn hard, it's so damn difficult. But what about focusing on growth? Focusing on taking one step at a time, right? Focusing on, you know what, today you are going to take 50 steps. The day after tomorrow, you're going to take like maybe 60 steps. And sooner or later, because of the steps that you have taken over a prolonged period of time, finally you reach the top of the mountain. And now when you're at the top of the mountain, let me ask you, how did you do that? The answer is simple, because you're focusing on one step at a time, focusing on growth, alright? So I hope this video find you well, and if let's say you've been enjoying my contents, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, or you can go to www.amazinglife.co, and remember to get our free 30-day live video ideas if let's say you have been wanting to start Facebook Live or start publishing but you do not know what to post. We have these free 30-day live video ideas just for you. You can go to you can go to link.junlo.co/free30, and I look forward to see you in my next video then. Take care. Bye.